it does mean that Bao Chunlai can have quite a rest period in between rallies. Incredible. Put top spin on that.
It certainly looks as though both coaches were telling their players they've got to get on top of the net, because we're getting a real little battle of wills around the net now. Nobody willing to give the first lift away. Great anticipation from Bao Chunlai, showing all of his experience there.
2-3.
Bao Chunlai winning his first major tournament at the age of 18. Danish Open back in 2001, and then it took him 5 years before he won his second title. It's the Korean Open in 2006. Indecision. That's found the line. Brilliant.
Good play, just holding the shuttle in the forecourt, playing flat to the rear court, not giving Bao Chunlai time to organise to use his big attack.
Too flat, it's gone long of the back line.
5-2.
Bao Chunlai is in danger of losing his way here. Seems desperate shots at times. Credit to this youngster, Kenichi Tago.
6-2.
He's playing with a great intensity at the moment. He's keeping the rhythm very high, cutting down Bao Chunlai's time on the shuttle. And Bao Chunlai looks to be starting to feel this a little bit physically. Again, he's delaying play here and doesn't look very comfortable at the moment.
He's struggling, isn't he, Bao Chunlai? Struggling mentally.
It looks as though at the moment there's a lot of questions in his head.
24 errors from Bao Chunlai. He's playing like a man possessed now, Tago.
One of the big differences at the moment is even when Bao Chunlai is attacking, Tago's starting to read the direction of it much better than he was doing in the early part of the match. And that's meaning that Bao Chunlai is having to work even harder in these rallies.
He's opened up a 6-point cushion now.
Again, drawing Bao into a flatter game, which is more to Tago's advantage than Bao Chunlai's.
So I think we're going to have a slight disagreement about whether the shuttle should be changed or not. Bao Chunlai wants it changed. Tago says it's fine. The umpire called in to make the decision, and he agrees with Tago. this is now 7 straight points for the 20-year-old from Japan. And Ian, we were just saying about the intensity. Not any intensity of every rally, but to string those rallies together, one after another. Missed it. When you think that these two players have been on court now for 1 hour. And he had a match last night, Tago, of 1 hour and 18 minutes. And he still looks fresh, he still looks full of running.
And I would think also he's feeding a little bit off Bao Chunlai's body language, because Bao Chunlai's gone very negative in his attitude around the court, and that must be a help. That must be encouraging the young player from Japan.
Oh, that's delightful. That's clever. I wouldn't have predicted this before the match started.
And just in that last point, he showed great maturity. He had a chance early in the point and didn't make it, and then didn't force. He just went back and started to build again. Very, very good sign of maturity there.
Maeno. 20 seconds.
ちょっと前のイメージあるんだな。
20
覚えてね、覚えて。ね、一本一本集中で。
What do you think that was? Because he was obviously saying something about the left-hander's defence there, or...
It looked as though he was saying, keep pressure on the forehand defence.
11-4.
It's a healthy lead, but it's interesting. Always these situations are very interesting mentally. If it keeps going like this, it'll be very interesting, because there'll come a point when Tago will suddenly realise the situation that he's in. He's in with a chance of winning the match and going to the final of the 100th All England. It'll be very interesting to see how he deals with it if it continues like this.
He has to try if that's possible, to put the enormity of the situation out of his mind and just focus on continuing doing what he has been doing, because he's been wonderful in this deciding game so far. A nod of approval from Shah Krumza.
11.
One or two errors creeping in from Tago. I just wonder if he's forcing a little bit at the moment. Maybe just needs to give himself slightly bigger margins again, just to keep working Bao Chunlai, because physically Bao Chunlai didn't look very comfortable in the first half of this game.
Down the line. Magnificent smash from Tago.
He certainly didn't follow my advice, because there was no margin there.
12-7.